Okay. Now that we have that, let me see. Oh, we're already live, I think. I think that's a yes. I'm gonna go with a yes and hope for the best. It's also very quiet. There's no background music. So actually, you know what? I'm going to just give me a moment. Give me a moment. I swear the plan in this somewhere. Just you just gotta give it a quick moment to come up. Yeah. Anyway, I guess while I'm doing this, I'll go over what I want to do for this. Which I mean, if you couldn't tell already, there's a tier list, and the video I titled. Hold on, what did I title the video? I genuinely forgot because that was 5 minutes here. What do you expect? All right, let's get things in order before season 2.5 drops. You're right. Okay, so for anyone who doesn't know, for whatever reason, season 2.0 is dropping tomorrow, actually, and with that drop comes the introduction of Ultron. You can see at the very, very bottom, like he matters, which he doesn't. Also, you're gonna be hearing some Marvel sounds. Ignore that. I'm not going to be playing the game because the servers suck ass. Like, I don't want to... Like, I don't want to be a dick about it, but NetEase, y'all gotta fucking fix your shit because, oh my god, I cannot play that game for the life of me without my ping going up to the 800s. And I've checked so many times to see if it's my internet, to see if it's like my RAM, if I just don't have enough. I have 30 something. I think 34. I want to say 34, but I'm not confident. I have around 30 RAM on my PC. And that game still lags the hell out of me. It's the goddamn servers. So that's why I haven't been streaming. I have been playing a lot. I'm going to check real quick since I have the game up. In fact, to make things a bit easier, I'm going to just quickly pop that in the corner. Say hello. No, not that. I wanted to open this. Yeah. I've been playing a lot more Jeff, though I kind of stopped playing Jeff because I don't know. I don't really have a reason. I've just been pouring a lot of my hours into Moon Knight, which, come on. I mean, I like the guy, okay? What can I say? He's a fun character to just turn my brain off, you know? Like, I don't have to think about him, but we'll get to that in a moment. Right now, we're going to start off nice and simple and just get through the characters one by one. We have S, A, B, C, and D. That's very simple. Let's spice this up, okay? Let's spice this up a bit because, let's be honest, this shit looks boring as hell, right? Like, no one wants a boring tier list. It's been done before many, many times, right? Let's spice things up a bit. Let's instead get rid of this. Let's make this marveling, if I can spell correctly. Marveling. Amazing. Street level. Sidekick. And finally, we are going to have Get Off My Game. And we're also I'm going to add my own custom tier. I'm going to make this dark purple. Despite the fact I like the color, it's commonly seen as bad. So, of course, I'm going to do it. Who cares about my marketing, my brand? I don't have one yet, so I'm free to do what the fuck I want. I'm going to put this just as... There we go. Get a new main. I feel like that's good. If any adjustments need to be made, I'll make them. But for the most part, I think I'm fine with this. So let me just real quick do one thing. Not that. Fucking... There it is, yeah. I have a server that I post my links in because I'm a sellout and I will always continue to be, so, you know. Shut the fuck up. I'm pretty sure that's the wrong thing. Whatever. It's been like 5 seconds. I no longer care about it. Alright. Let's stop this getting distracted. I said it to myself because I'm the only one getting fucking distracted here. And let's actually start listing some tiers. Listing? Whatever. Okay. Fucking Captain. Oh my god. Adam Warlock. The fucking golden guy whose mobility is jack shit. Considering the fact that the motherfucker can fly in almost every variation of him there is. Between comics and movies. Now, I only feel confident doing this tier list because I've played all of the characters. Not to say I like any of the characters. I mean, let's just real quick look at my Adam Warlock statistics. 29 minutes, 3 matches. That's, you know, sure. Let's work off that. From my experience, and again, it's very limited, I didn't have a lot of fun with him. But I think that's just because I didn't get enough time to play with him, to mess around with him, get used to his mechanics and whatnot. Because I'm going to actually, let's go to practice range. Let's do this like a correct kind of way, right? This is the least I can do. Anyway, I hope this won't fuck up my shit.
That time has come.
Yeah.
Healing power.
Yeah. Okay, so obviously as that. To make things easier on myself, I'm going to turn that off. Yeah, there we go. Right? So he gets 2 of those with charge. And it heals in kind of like a grid pattern. So anyone close to whoever you're healing will get healed along with it, which is a really good ability in of itself. It's just the fact that you only get 2 of them before, and each one has its own like individual cooldown, you know? Like if I turned this off, you know, the thing I just turned on. I'm gonna wait. Good. Good. That's about 5-second, I think, cooldown between each. So if you run out both, you have to wait 10 seconds before they're back up again. But it does heal a lot.
Our foes have arrived.
Yeah. Anyway, that's not it. He also has that, the soul bond, which whenever someone takes damage, it gets split across whoever's a part of the soul bond, which again, really good ability, except for the fact it takes nearly 40 fucking seconds for it to reload. Then obviously he has his I don't know, what was this called? Fucking Cosmic Cluster, right. I can't tell you the amount of times this shit has hit me from across the map. And it's just fucking one-shot me. Like, I'm all the way over here. That is fucking disgusting. Like, there's no world where you should be able to make these kind of shots, yet you can, and there's no damage drop-off. Then obviously we can't like talk about him without talking about his ult, right? It brings people back. It's very fancy. You do that. It's a very good ability, but again, it's a part of the issue where a lot of his kit relies on the fact that you have to wait and be near the back, which as a strategist, that's not a bad plan. That's kind of the ideal situation. But then you have motherfuckers who just love to go in the back lines. And Adam Warlock is kind of a squishy character. He only has 250 base HP, I believe. Yeah, 250 base HP. Not a lot he can take. Like, if I stand... yeah. Like, obviously, these guys do fucking nothing. Also, I'm pretty sure there's like
Double KO. That's 3.
there's some kind of tech, I think. I don't know it. My friend Charlie told me about it, but I never paid attention. It's because, again, I don't play the character. Anyway. So, from that, he's mechanically, he's good all around. Again, I do feel like a lot of his better stuff is locked behind the fact that you have to wait a long ass time to do it. But overall, what he does have, it's good. It's good. That's kind of what I'm trying to get at here. He's a good character. It's just there's a lot of waiting with him. There's a lot of strategy that you have to go into it when playing him, which, you know, hard. He's a strategist, whatever. But I do like playing strategist, but I'm just gonna have to I'm gonna leave him at street level. I feel like he's a good kind of middle character, at least for now. We'll see how it goes. Black Panther, get off my game. I can't tell you the amount of times a Black Panther has entered my game, and either he's the most annoying motherfucker I have ever encountered, or he's just kind of there, you know? Like, I don't know if you get what I mean by he's kind of there, but he kind of shows up, does 5 damage, and then leaves, right? Like, am I the only one who's experienced that, where a Black Panther would jump in, do such little damage you barely notice he was there, and then dips out for the rest of the game? Like, I've never seen, like, a Black Panther come in, kill me, like, one-shot me, I should say, and then come back. Like, I've never seen that happen. Like, I've never seen a Black Panther more than, like, 3 times in a game, I feel like, which, it's weird, but, I mean, I get it. Like, he's not meant to be, like, out dancing around like a fucking lunatic. He's a get in, get out character, right? That's kind of his entire shtick. He does that, and then he leaves. Yeah, like, okay. Again, I'm gonna take his ability cooldown, so this is not like, okay, let's try to do a combo, okay? So he has E, left shift. Okay, that's not all, that's not, okay. Oh, also, fucking, does anyone actually attack, like, using this? Like, I feel like every single time I've seen one, they're always, like, fucking bouncing around, doing, like, the most insane shit you can ever think of. Like, it's so weird. Like, okay, so you do that. I fucking completely missed. Okay. Fucking, yeah. He's a very complex character in the terms of when you get used to him and get good at him, then you become scary. But typically, I don't ever meet characters like that. I don't meet players like that, I should say. Like, I played just before this, and there was a Black Panther. And I'm gonna admit, he was a scary motherfucker for like 5 minutes, but then I never saw him for the rest of the game and completely forgot about him. So, just get off my game. I don't want to see you. I don't want to encounter you, because either you're just gonna waste my time and be like a fly zooming around like you're trying desperately to find the single crumb I left behind, or I don't know. What's you're a mosquito. There's not really much of a. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear another word from you, Black Panther. Okay. All in all, get off my game. You're either a fly and you're annoying, or a mosquito and you're annoying. Black Widow, sidekick. I don't think I have to say much about this. I mean, again, I am never scared whenever I see a Black Widow. Like, I do not give a fuck. Like, I'll see you and then I'll get the voice and like, oh, a sniper. how interesting, or you know what. Look. There you go. Thank you. Jesus Christ. I should know better than to, you know, not be cautious at all times. Anyway, what was I saying about her? Right. Black Widow. I'm not scared of her in the slightest. As long as I'm not standing around like an idiot, I'm not scared. I'm only scared when the Black Widow has aim, which no one in this game has aim, let's be honest. Like, I play Moon Knight, for God's sake. That's not like an aesthetic. That's not like a choice. That's just because he's the main guy who requires the least amount of aim to play, which I enjoy heavily. But yeah, Black Widow, her ult sucks ass. Her only good part of her kit's the kick, which you can combo into like a gun, and then another kick, and then another gun. You see what I'm getting at here? Her entire kit revolves around kicking, shooting, and then kicking again. That's her entire thing, which she can only do, mind you, close range. If you just don't get within 5 meters of her, she's, again, just a random old woman with a fucking gun. So, yeah, sidekick. I don't want to see anything about her. Hulk. I don't like Vanguards. I think I've been pretty open about that. I'm not a Vanguard player, typically. It depends on the Vanguard, because I found myself really enjoying how Ben, Grimm, The Thing, and Emma Frost, I found myself really enjoying how they function as a character. But for everyone else, not really. I think the closest would be like Groot, but the Hulk, he's very slow. Like, I don't think he has a lot of movement options. He does that big jump, right? Which I guess that counts, but at the same time, barely gets anywhere. However, I will admit, whenever there's a Hulk on my team, it's a pretty good day if they know what they're doing. I mean, I'm gonna stop saying that because that's kind of the bare minimum, right? Like, if someone knows what they're doing with their character, then obviously it's going to be a good day regardless. But all in all, I do think he's balanced enough so that when he's on the enemy team, he's not too much of a nuisance like a certain other Vanguard. But at the same time, I do feel like he's kind of weak. I don't know, like, I don't know if it's just because I've never been targeted by a Hulk before, and so I don't know the fear and terror that comes in being chased down by this giant green behemoth, but at the same time, I just don't really care. So I think I'm going to put him down to street level. Like, he's fine. He's very balanced, and that's a good thing. It's just, I feel like maybe up his damage a bit more. I could be talking absolute nonsense. Y'all could be screaming at me from the screen going, hell no, that guy needs to be nerfed. He needs his damage lowered, reduced. Everything needs to be, you know, whatever. I don't look into the game that much because it's a fucking game. Like, I know there's a competitive side to it. I don't care too much about it. Like, I'm still in bronze, right? Like, with with competition, reload, whatever the fuck they're calling it, sent me back to bronze. I don't care. I know I bragged with like a community post on my YouTube channel about making it to silver. I really just did that because it was hype at the moment. But looking back at it, I don't really care. I mean, if you're Celestial going on like 4 accounts or 5 or whatever, I don't know what people are doing, but if you're Celestial, that's fine. Good for you. I don't mean to take anything away from it. It's just that I don't give a fuck about that portion of the game. That's my personal opinion. And again, whatever. Fuck you. Cloak and Dagger is... Should I talk about Captain America? I don't want to talk about... No, let's fucking talk about Captain America. No, what? Yeah, sure. Let's fucking do it. Captain America is the most annoying motherfucker I've ever witnessed in this entire fucking game. I cannot tell you. Actually, I fucking can, probably. I can tell you every single experience I've had with a fucking Captain America, and it's been a abysmal every single time, because this mother will fucking run around the point, the convoy, whatever the fuck you want to call it. He'll run around that shit for an hour straight, get his ult, and run around for another hour. He does not fucking die. I've seen my entire team fucking jump a single Captain America, and somehow this motherfucker not only runs past everyone, but then 5 seconds later comes back completely healed somehow with, again, an added fucking 500 shield. Again, for whatever reason. It's not like this guy has a big enough shield anyway, right? But no, he comes back, pops his ult, runs around again, does literally no damage, and serves as just a fucking distraction. He is nothing but a walking, like, pick-me sign. Like, he is a walking neolite sign directing you to the nearest cliff so you can jump off it and get out of his fucking way. Oh my god, but yes. Captain America, again, I don't care about any competitive sides or looking into like how much damage he does per attack. Like, what's like, oh, they dropped his damage from 45 to 30. He's ruined. Oh no, keep him that way. In fact, lower his HP down to 1. Yup. Just do that, and he's a good character. Let's move on. Cloak and Dagger, I love y'all guys. If you have a Lord icon, I don't care about you, though, because I've seen so many Cloak and Dagger Lord icons that I think they're just handing it out like it's Halloween candy. But, again, I'm not gonna diss on people who put their heart and soul into the game, because let me remind you, I have nearly 30 fucking hours on this piece of shit Moon Knight. So yeah, I'm not one to talk about anything. Let me get back. There we go. Let's keep the music going in the back. But Cloak and Dagger, I like y'all guys mainly for the fact that not only do you give Moon Knight the ability to hide pretty much in any corner he wants, but it actually heals him. Which, I'm going to be completely honest, I did not find that out until about a fucking week ago. Yep. I full on thought that all it did was hide him. And did a shit job at that too. It was only until a week ago where I started noticing that whenever I had the team up ability, I was also getting healing. When I knew for a fucking fact I was not playing any kind of support for that match. So I looked into it, and next match, I popped the C. I forget what it's actually called, but the team up ability. I popped that. Watched my HP get healed up. I was like, oh my god. It is useful. And yeah, it is. Like, after knowing that, because I would just pop it whenever I'm trying to, like, not be seen, right? But knowing that it heals you is, again, changes my game so much more because my survivability just skyrocketed. Also, after I found out the Crescent Moon gives you shield every single time it hits someone. Which is, again, something I didn't know until about a week ago. I've had Lord Icon for Moon Knight for about a month. I'm terrible at this game. I'm not one to be doing this kind of thing. But team up aside, my dog is scratching at my door. Apologies. Give me one moment while I collect my dog and my thoughts. Come on. Let's go, little baby. Let's go, little puppy. Your papa's doing something. Yes, I consider my dog my son. If you have any problems, fucking leave. I don't care. Cloak and Dagger is, as we all know, 2 characters in one, and each of them has their own basis, right? Cloak harms, Dagger heals, which is very funny when you think about that, because a cloak is a cloak and a dagger is a dagger, and we're all gonna move on because this joke means nothing. Now, Cloak and Dagger is actually one of the many supports that I like playing. I think if I were to rate all the supports, like, just If I were to rate all the supports in like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 format, number 1, obviously Jeff the Shark. Love that guy. He's just a little goober, but I'll talk about him later because oh my god, they're gonna fucking ruin him. But after him, I'd say Invisible Woman, Cloak and Dagger, and then Luna Snow. Actually, Loki, then Luna Snow. I know Luna Snow's a good character. I just don't like playing her. She requires me to aim, which I don't like doing. And Cloak and Dagger doesn't require me to aim, which I love doing. I do think when I first streamed this character, I was pretty good at her, or them. But I don't think I've played much of them past that. I've been playing Invisible Woman more often, which is rare. Again, I don't play a lot of support. I mainly play DPS and Jeff as DPS, but very good. I'm gonna put them in amazing. I don't think they're marveling at anything. They don't really marvel at anything. They're not like a game changer, you know. But I do feel like whenever they're in my team, I feel at least a little bit more comfortable, even if that's only because I get the team up as Moon Knight. Doctor Strange, you are one annoying son of a bitch, and every single time I see you, I hope you die. I'm gonna put you in amazing though, because I have to admit that fucking portal technique is clutch as hell at some points, but also annoying as hell in others, because I mean, let's be honest here. I don't think there's a single person who hasn't tried that fucking portal technique where they put a portal right in front of the door of the enemy team right before it opens, and then just have the connecting portal off into a fucking cliff, and then they get like 3 kills, and then that never works again for the entirety of the match. Like, yeah, it's a fun little gimmick, but it does nothing than like waste 5 seconds. Because there's typically always more than one way to exit a room. And if everyone dies, that's like, I don't know, how long does it take for someone to respawn? Like 8 seconds? 5? I don't know the exact number. I'm going to round up, say 10. Like, it wastes at most like 10 seconds for them to come back, then kick your ass. Like, if that's the only thing you're going to do is Doctor Strange, don't play Doctor Strange. But Doctor Strange has a very nice kit. It's very suited for him. And for the people that play him, I wish you would take a shower, because oh my god, I can just sense it, you know? When a Doctor Strange knows what they're doing, rolls up, you can just get that sense of, oh my god, this is going to be abysmal. But I have to put my biases aside, except for this one motherfucker. I have to put my biases aside for him and say he's pretty amazing at what he does. Groot, you're going to be a sidekick, because the only time you ever do anything of importance is when you occasionally get that one good ult that combos into someone else's ult that actually does fucking damage. I know damage isn't everything. He's a Vanguard. He's supposed to push back the opponents, make sure they can't just run up and do whatever they want, except that happens like every single game. There's a Groot in it, and he just ends up putting his wall right in front of someone when they're trying to be useful, you know? Because Groot's walls function as, you'd guess it, a fucking wall. Meaning, every single time you think you have a clear, good shot at an enemy, Groot will put up his fucking wall because, oh, the enemy is coming over. I have to block them off for like 5 seconds before they break the wall and continue their push, because that's what, of course they're going to fucking do that. Of course, that's the fucking game. But I digress, because Groot, you have a lot of HP, but you can't really dish out anything else. Your main attack is very limited. I don't want to guess the exact measurement. Let's see if I can go back into practice range without my entire stream fucking crashing again, because it hates me.
I am Groot.
I'm not even gonna talk about how fucking slow this guy is, because that's a problem I have with every single character in the game. Like, they have no urgency for this kind of situation. Like, that's pretty good. He has 20 feet. Okay. Yeah. So, it's pretty good, but then... Am I going crazy? What the fuck? That is... Is that just me, or is that heavily inconsistent? Why the fuck? Okay, sure. I mean, he also has this, which... yeah. I mean, the walls attack back, so I guess that's useful, but at the same time, again, it's just... If someone's just, like, going fucking crazy, then they will easily just do that and completely block off. Despite the fact that now you can't attack them.
Double KO.
What's that do? Like, what's up? Why are you shaking, huh?
That's 3.
I don't know. No, I wanted to leave the game. Yeah. You're gonna keep spinning that. I know you, Moon Knight. I mean, as a Vanguard, he's alright. But again, when I played him, I didn't really have a lot of fun. And whenever there's a group on my team or the opposite team, I don't really care about him. So, I don't feel anything. Like, I don't feel like I hate him, but I also don't feel like I like him. He's kind of middle of the road once again. Kind of like Black Widow. She's there, she's there. She's not. She's not. I don't really care either way. I'm not going to ask for a Black Widow, nor am I going to tell someone to get off Black Widow. Someone I will tell someone to get off is Hawkeye, because you're the most annoying piece. If you main him, I will find you, and I'm going to hit you with an Ankh. I don't know where I'm going to find one, but I will. I will find one, and I will hit you with it. Just once. But I will do it. I'm going to stop this. Hawkeye is, again, another sniper-esque character like Black Widow is, except I fucking hate him a lot more. Why? You may be wondering. Well, I'm glad you didn't ask, because I'm going to tell you anyway. I'm going to tell you because not only does this guy have just the most ridiculous ultimate I've ever seen in my entire life. Fucking, he gets... how do you even call it? He gets to see mirages of people as they move, and if he shoots at the mirage, it deals damage to you, which sure. I don't know what else you would do with him. So I guess that makes sense, but at the same time, he's a fucking guy with a bow and arrow, man. Why can't you just make his ult where he shoots like a barrage of like explosive arrows instead of giving him those explosive arrows that no one fucking uses because they suck ass? Now you may be concerned because he's getting a rework or not rework. He's getting a team up ability with Luna Snow next season or next update. And I've seen the trailer for it. I know how it works. And I'm gonna say it. If there's a Hawkeye on the enemy team for the first fucking game I play tomorrow, which I don't think I'll stream because, again, the servers just are abysmal without the fact that I'm gonna have fucking OBS running as well as obviously the stream running at the simultaneously. Probably not gonna do that. But I am working at fixing the issue by just moving. Yeah. Marvel Rivals caused me to move. Add that to the thumbnail. But if the first game I play has a Hawkeye in it, and then a Luna Snow in it, I'm quitting the game and deleting my fucking account. I will. If the first game I play tomorrow has a Hawkeye and a Luna Snow, I am quitting the game entirely. Hela is a very good character. I love this bitch. She's that bitch, you know? Like, when you meet a good Hela, you know it because you'll keep getting one shot from across the fucking map. And I should know. I love one-shotting people from across the map. So, is that a bit of my biases seeping in? Oh, absolutely. But this is a tier list. Name one tier list that is not fucking biased in any way. I dare you. If you can find one, please send it to me because I would love to know. Now, do I want to get into her kit? I mean, her kit's kind of simple when you think about it. She has her left shift, which turns her into a fucking bird. You know, that's cool. She turns into a bird, flies off for a bit in a single direction. You can't turn or anyway, so when you stare into a direction, that's kind of what you're locked in as. So, I mean, it's a good escape opportunity, but I feel like she's a character that thrives in the middle range. Like, healer's back behind you, tank and, you know, stronger DPS in front of you. You stay in the middle and you just dish out your attacks. That's a very good way to play Hela. Again, you can also just, again, fucking one-shot people from across the map without anyone ever seeing you because no damage drop-off is insane. Right, yeah. But all in all, she's a good character. I like playing her. I don't like it when she's on the other team, which again just adds to me liking her. So I think, yeah, she's gonna stay at amazing. She's a good character. I like her. Iron Man is so fucking annoying because I can't think of any counters for him other than fucking Punchy Guy and maybe Scarlet Witch. But that's because Punchy Guy can fucking fly as well for some reason, and Scarlet Witch literally requires no aim. I played him a bit. I don't like flying characters. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays into me playing Ultron, because I do want to play him. I want to get good at him, but at the same time, I'm unsure how that's going to go. And again, I don't know when I'm going to play him because I want to be able to stream him. I will see. I'll figure it out. But Iron Man is so fucking annoying. Like, his health is his health average. His damage annoyingly high, I feel like. And that beam is especially annoying because it'll come up from behind you, fucking thrusting in midair, then beam you to death. And there's not really much you can do about it because this motherfucker can just follow you. Like, is there a cooldown for or like a time limit for how long he can beam at someone? Because I would love to know. But I don't think there is, because every single time I see this motherfucker, he's just constantly beaming. Anyway, I fucking hate him. He'll fly up into the corner of the fucking map and shoot down. And then I'll point him out, and then no one will do anything about him. So I'm stuck playing a Moon Knight. Again, because again, I play Moon Knight. Or Jeff the Landshark. Actually, I feel like my aim is better when I'm playing Jeff the Landshark. And when I hit this, when it comes to hitting this motherfucker. Like, my aim abysmal, but when I'm playing Jeff the Landshark, there's an Iron Man being a fucking cuck in the corner, I am a sharpshooter. And that's the only time. That's my very specific requirement it takes for me to get good aim in this game. Now let's talk about my boy, because oh my lord, is he a good fucking character. There's nothing wrong with his kit. Keep it as is, and I'm going to fucking hate playing him in the new update. Because not only have they completely fucking ruined him, but they completely fucking ruined him. For those who don't know, Jeff the Landshark recently got a rework, making it so that his entire fucking kit is new. Let me explain in game. I feel like that's the only way I can explain. Okay, Jeff the Land Shark. I love ya, little buddy. I don't love this ping. As we all know, Jeff has this very balanced 12 shot that he has. It's kind of like a pea shooter, and it's very balanced, as we can obviously tell. Right? It's very balanced, and then he has, you know, his... Very nice, very satisfying. He has that. I don't know what it's called. It's called the Aqua Burst. Oh wait, no, it's called Joyful Splash. Never mind. Now, for those of you who don't know, his 12 shot is going to become I think a 3 shot, with each shot having a cooldown on it. And his left click is staying the same, except for the fact that it now damages opponents as well as heals. That's what it's going to do. Yup. And then also they're going to fucking give you a cooldown on this ability, so you can't just swim around anymore, which is fucking stupid. Because this guy gets attacked so many times, and just because he can get away, that's an issue? Like, come on. Then also they're fucking reworking his bubble mechanics, so it no longer just does a single, like, burst of health, but lingering health, which honestly, that's not so bad. But at the same time, I don't like change, so, you know, fuck you. How are you? Okay. What else are they changing about him? I'm pretty sure they also... What else did they do? I mean, I'm already mad. I'm just trying to find another reason to be mad. Because why is this ability something that needs a cooldown on it? Like, this is... Like, without it, this is his walking speed. Like, he's, like, I'm pretty sure he's the slowest support character behind, maybe, Adam Warlock. Like, he's so slow like this. Like, he needs this in order to be fast. And come on, he sounds fucking adorable when he does it too. Like, why get rid of that? He's a little guy. Why make him a fucking asshole? Why be an asshole and make him worse? Is what I'm trying to say. He's perfect as is. If anything, just fucking cut down his damage a bit. Because, yeah, it's fucking crazy that he does that much damage. I have been able to successfully 1v1 a fucking Venom before as this little guy. Should I have been able to do that? Absolutely fucking not! So, cut his damage. Don't make his primary attack his fucking healing now as well. That's every single fucking support now. Every single fucking support has their attack be also their healing, except Adam Morlock. Again. Wow, like he keeps coming up. I just feel very disappointed. But we're gonna have to see. I haven't played it yet. It might be good. I highly doubt it though. We'll see. Loki, you're actually fucking amazing as well. Might be marveling. Okay. I think Loki might be our second marveling character because his healing again is also his damage, but it's really good healing. He has his like shadow clone jutsu he does, which he can then have healing totems on each. So you can create a wide range of healing. Like, he can heal someone being across the fucking map so long as he has a clone right beside them. Which, insane! And it's not like healing, but I'm pretty sure, like, outside damage heals them. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, right? That's what I've heard. I could be mistaken. But, and his ultimate being able to copy others, so fitting on character and can be a great way to like turn the tides. Like, oh, you think one Luna Snow ult is bad? How about fucking two? Hell yeah, let's get the party started. Time to get copyrighted for playing that one song from that one person whose name I completely forget. Let's see. Hold on. Let me try to find it. Luna Snow song. I'm gonna search that up. Luna Snow, crazy. Yeah, that's what it's called. I can't pronounce the fucking name of the creator. Yeah, I'm not even okay, no, hell no, I'm not going to attempt that. Luna Snow, amazing. I mean, it's kind of... Do I have to say much about it? I mean, this bitch is fucking broken. Healing-wise, I should say. She has that little snowflake thing she can attach to someone, so whenever she heals like someone completely different, a portion of that healing also goes to whoever has the snowflake mark, which whenever I get it, I feel so special, you know? Like I feel like a pick-me girl whenever that happens, because, you know, she picked me. Girl. I'm gonna stop with these. I'll come up with something better when I'm not sleep deprived, but knowing me, that's never gonna come. So, again, her ult, fucking, I hate dealing with it, but I love being in it. That's crazy. Hold on. My one criticism is a player thing I've seen a lot of Luna Snow players do. They'll fucking run around in a circle, which is not needed because your entire team is in a single group, and so you don't have to go in a circle. But again, that's a player issue, not a character issue, and I'm trying to, you know, separate that. Magic, I've seen a lot of good plays from Magic, but I don't think I've seen enough to warrant her anything more than a sidekick. She's kind of like a nuisance more than like a threat. I think that's the best way of putting it. She's kind of like, I feel like this is now just becoming like a nuisance tier where, yeah, they're in the game, but I don't care about them unless they're like popping the fuck off, you know? Like when a Black Widow pops off, you notice it because they'll have 30 plus kills and 1 death. When a group pops off, you'll know it because he'll have 30,000 damage or damage taken and 1 death. And a Magic is much the same, where she'll have like 20 plus kills and 0 deaths because she can fucking teleport and gain shield. And then her monster form. Monster form is cool, but it's kind of just her. Like, I don't think anything changes in her monster form. Like, I feel like it's just her, except now, what, more damage? Like, what's the change? Like, it's obviously not mechanical. There's no mechanical change. It's still the same fucking gimmick of swing big sword around. Where the fuck is she?
When things get tense, the dark child tends to come out.
Yeah, and also she's emo.
Enemy ahead of us.
She has that, which is a really good finishing ability. Oh, wow, that. Yeah, you see what I mean about the fucking ping? Okay, that's how much damage it does there. I can't tell if it's doing more damage the closer I am. But anyway,
Double kill.
okay. 4 hits to kill 1. 2.
3.
That's a weird. Why does it have different like Why are there multiple attacks in it? Like, you're seeing that, right? Like, there's multiple attacks happening in one.
I am Dark Child.
So her attack like that does not much damage. So yeah, it's definitely, you know, big damage. So, I mean, overall, she's a good character, but at the same time, it's just the fact that I don't think I've encountered anyone that's made me scared of her. So, she's a good character, but I haven't seen enough of her in-game. Like, maybe I should start playing her. I've been trying to play some Psylocke recently, so maybe I'll try out some magic. Who knows? Magneto is... I think it's another fucking sidekick. Because, again, I don't give a fuck if you're on my team, nor if you're on the enemy team. You're kind of just there. Like, the most annoying part of him is his ult, which sucks up enemy attack, and then he'll randomly target a single person with it, which more often than not tends to be me, but that's probably just because I like being a fucking rat and scurrying around the place. I mean, his damage is alright. I've been killed by him plenty of times, but at the same time, it's mostly because either I'm just not paying attention, which happens a lot, or it's he fucking hits me from across the map and I don't see it coming. His shield is decent. It's kind of the same with, like, Magneto and Doctor Strange have the same shield gimmick, but I think Doctor Strange has a higher shield health. Don't quote me. I don't know. But again, whenever there's a Doctor Strange on my team, I feel a little bit more confident. Whenever there's a Magneto on my team, I wish they brought back the Scarlet Witch team up. That's about it. And plus, the Scarlet Witch team up with Doctor Strange is so much more fucking cooler. But we're not ranking team ups. That's another cash grab. For later. Mantis. Street level, I don't give a fuck about you. It's... Same thing with Adam Warlock. Her healing is a lot better, I'd say. But at the same time, I don't get her ult. Like, I know it heals, but is there something that makes it different from Luna Snow's? Or is it just another fucking circle healing ult? And in which case, what makes Mantis better than just playing Luna Snow? Right? Like, I would rather have a Luna Snow than a Mantis if we're talking about, like, if the person playing them knows both characters, like, equally. Which I don't think if that's possible, but if it is, I'll take the Luna Snow any day. Now, Moon Knight. Oh, you're my main fucking man. You're my main man, Moon Knight. That's not a fucking... That's a well-known fact. That's not like a secret I try to hide or something I'm ashamed of. I love screaming it at the top of my lungs, the moon. But I don't think you're marveling. I think you're just amazing. I don't think you're marveling because it does not take a lot of skill to be decent at Moon Knight. I should know I am not good at the game, and yet I have gotten 40 plus kills with this motherfucker on quite a few occasions, and I'll tell you what, I deserved none of that. Moon Knight, when the game first came out, was a character who I could team kill easily. Like, his ult, easy team kill. But then they reworked him and made his ult slower to start. And it just feels so, like, very specific for when you have to use it. Which, that's fine. I'm not, like, trying to gripe with that. If anything, that's a good thing. It was way too easy to just get stuck in his ult and, like, fuck, there's no way out of this one. But as someone who likes playing him, I'm kind of disappointed. I wish they bring back his old ult. I wish they did, but I understand why they won't. But if you sign this petition here in the description, we can maybe change that. Jokes aside, yeah, he's not marveling. He's a very one-note character. It's just that when you learn how to play that one note well, it becomes a symphony. Namor, fish guy. Fucking get a new main. I don't like you. I mean, I'm running out of things to say, and I've just started talking about him. I'm gonna get water. This guy's making me thirsty, and not in like, oh, he's hot, but he fucks fish. That's, yeah. I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back. I am back. Hello, everybody who's not here. I love talking to myself. Now, what was I talking about? Oh, yes, Namor. Namor is another one of those characters that I don't care if he's on my team, but if he's on the other team, I will fucking target you because I hate you, and I hate you a lot more when you're with Hulk. That Gamma fucking... what's it called? It's Gamma something. I fucking hate it. It's annoying as shit. Like, his fish things are already annoying. But now you give it a fucking laser ability that shoots at you. Like a fucking... Sonic Screech. Yeah, no, fuck off with that. Penny Parker. What's her spider name? Is it just Spider Mech? Wait, hold on. What is? Wait, her name in game is Penny Parker, but what's her like hero name? Does she have a hero name? Oh, that's the. Whatever. Penny Parker is her ult is fine. I get the basis around it, but it's more annoying than anything else. It doesn't do a lot of damage. It lasts a bit too long. I'm gonna put her at street level. I mean, she's a fine Vanguard. I like having her around. She's like a good comfort to have nearby. But I'm not shaking in me boots whenever I see her. I think that's a pretty fair assessment. Again, I'm not looking at any of these characters from a competitive standpoint. I'm looking at them from just a casual playthrough, which is my own techniques. So if you have any comments you would like to give about any character, defend them or critique them, let me know, because I don't pay attention when I play this game, so yeah. Psylocke. Psylocke? A good Psylocke is really good. A bad Psylocke is me. But I think I'm going to put her at amazing, because Psylocke is a very hit-and-run character, which that's fine. That's a fine gimmick to have. That's pretty much a lot of DPS, Spider-Man especially, but I'll get to him at a later date. Psylocke, again, is a character where I feel like when I see her, I don't see her often, which is how it's supposed to be for a certain standpoint. It's supposed to be she comes in, she hits you, does a little bit of damage, and then runs off, right? That she has her E ability, which makes her turn invisible. That's fine. I think her only lacking ability is kill potential. That's it. But at the same time, I feel like if she did have that like kill potential, she'd be a bit too OP. But I don't know. It's kind of a balance that I'm not sure how I would manage. So for the time being, I'm going to put her in amazing. I like playing her as well. Like I said, I've been recently trying to work up my skill when it comes to playing other characters other than Moon Knight. And I feel like I'm getting better. So yeah, amazing. Punisher, you are a fucking sidekick if ever I've seen one. You're just a fucking guy with a gun. You do not scare me. You annoy me. There's been like one Punisher. I can count my fucking hand. One Punisher that's actually been pretty decent. But at the same time, it's just a guy with a turret that does not pay attention. Like, it doesn't matter who it is. As soon as you get in that turret mode, you think you're fucking invincible. And then get shot from behind. Like, I literally showed a clip to my friend of me standing directly behind a Punisher in a tank. And I just fucking, 1, 2, 3, oh, he's dead. Oh, he's dead. Didn't even turn around, didn't even react, no flinching, just pure mental focus on shooting wherever the fuck he is trying to shoot. Punisher is a man of sheer commitment and no sense of surrounding. Rocket Raccoon, you are interesting. I've been hearing a lot about this new meta of, I forget what it's called, but essentially it's like 5 tanks and 1 Rocket Raccoon. And I've attempted it one time in just like a random lobby where a lot of us were already picking tank. Someone picked Rocket. It's like, wait. Let's do something funny. Let's go all tank except you, Rocket. You stay as is. And of course, pretty much everyone was like, oh yeah, sure, why not? It's a fun little casual game. And then there's that one motherfucker who's playing fucking, I think it was Winter Soldier. It's like, why? Why do you have to ruin the gimmick? Just come on, man. But healing is really good. Damage is, honestly, no one plays Raccoon for damage. Mobility's also good. You can climb up walls. You have the dash attack. There is a kind of slow recharge on that. I forgot the word for a moment. So if you get stuck in a pickle, you're kind of fucked. I'm going to put him at street level. Wanda. Oh, my no-aiming queen. Love her. She is the baddest character in the game. Am I ashamed of saying that out loud? No. Because I've said it out loud many times. So the shame kind of dies off after the 3rd attempt. WandaVision. Did I just say fucking WandaVision? Wanda Maximoff. Fucking hell. Wanda Maximoff. The team up she has with Doctor Strange currently is fun as hell to use. Her kit is very floaty, I want to say. Like, I feel like that's a good word for her. She's floaty. I mean, she obviously has that little hover ability she has. Her damage is a bit lacking, but with the fact that you don't aim, you just hold down a single fucking button and occasionally move your cursor. It makes sense. I'm not going to complain about it. I just don't think there's a way to make her a better character. But I don't think she's like a tier like these ones. Because with these ones, these guys have potential to be like really good. And so does Wanda Maximoff. Not to, like, her ult crazy, but it feels like she's a one-trick pony. Like, her ult is her most devastating weapon she has, but that thing takes fucking forever. So, really, the only time I'd use it is when I know for a fact that the enemy team's not paying attention, and I'm like hiding behind some pillar before I slowly creep out from behind, or if there's an invisible woman ult and I can just kind of hide in there, then push outward right before the big blast and kill whoever I can. But as the game evolves and as the community also evolves, it's gotten to the point where people now, whenever they're hearing like true chaos or whatever the fuck her voice line is, they either immediately fucking target you or get the fuck away. I mean, I do that too. I get the fuck out of there whenever I start hearing Wanda Maximoff say her voice line. So, street level. I don't think currently she's that much of a threat so long as you pay attention and you're able to keep your distance from her. If you play Spider-Man, you need to get a fucking life. If you play Squirrel Girl, you also need to get a fucking life. If you play Star-Lord, then now we have a conversation. Star-Lord, I like this guy. But... ooh, no, what? I think straight level, again, it's... from my own personal experience, I've never really had a game where Star-Lord was kind of like a defining character in it. Like, obviously, his ult is nothing to scoff at. It's a very good, like, counter, I guess. It's a very good attack. Yeah. It's not really much of a counter. It's just a very fast-paced attack that, if you use correctly, you can shave off a lot of HP from bigger characters. Or, if you use it efficiently, kill off those scurrying supports that love staying in the back. Yeah. Just fucking obliterate them. He has very wide maneuverability. His damage is good. His only one downside is that he has to reload every fucking half second. But then most of the things in his kit allow you to both dodge and then also attack while reloading your weapons for you. And the cooldown is pretty much non-existent as far as I can tell. But overall, yeah, I think straight level is a good place for him. Maybe amazing. Do I like him better than Scarlet Witch? Like, do I think he's a better... like, if I look at the peak of these two characters, do I think Star-Lord is higher? I think. Yeah. Storm, I don't see you often. And I think that says a lot. I can't really say anything about Storm. I've barely played her. When I did, I didn't really vibe with her. But I think it's just because she's a flying character, and I hate those kinds of characters. So annoying. Her damage is good. Her ability to limited because obviously you have to be around her, but then she's moving all over the place, so. Her ultimate is annoying, but it's kind of like Jeff the Land Shark, where it's just like a circle radius that doesn't show up until right before she attacks. So if you have like a quick dodge you can use, then you have the chance of getting out. But then she also just moves that shit and targets the fuck out of anyone she chooses. So she's a good supporting DPS, but if she's like sole DPS, I wouldn't be too scared. And I think that would give her a pretty nifty sidekick position. Thor Odinson, God of Hammers. You are interesting. Like, mechanically, I know his gimmick. He has hammers. You have to wait for the hammer to charge, and then you can use your kit. That's fine. I don't like it, but it's fine. His damage is kind of whatever. He's very slow. You can fucking get past him easy. I've done it so many times. I don't want to say get off my game. Maybe another sidekick. I think Storm's better than him. If I'm being honest, Storm is a better character than Thor. I don't see Thor as an active threat at any position in the game I'm playing. If a Thor's on my team, he's probably not doing a lot. If a Thor is on the other team, he's swinging his hammer and going crazy into a fucking wall of air because anyone he's trying to attack is already 5 meters ahead. His only maneuverability sucks, by the way, so yeah. Let that sink in. Venom, all 19 inches, and honestly, he's pretty good. He's a pretty good tank. But at the same time, he's not really much of a tank as he is a... What's it called? Fucking backline attacker? I don't what's the term? He swoops in. He's a swooper, okay? Like, we all know that. Motherfucker swoop in, deal like a shit ton of damage to your backlines, and then fuck right off. And when he does that well. And that's what's important. It's not, is he a good character? It's, is he good at what he does? And he's really good at what he does. And therefore, he gets an amazing. Because he's pretty damn good at that. And also, if anyone's going to be amazing, it sure the hell isn't going to be Spider-Man. Winter Soldier. That kit rework they did, where they gave him 2 of that fucking ball thingy, is the sole reason he got up there. He would be street tier. Street level without that. I like playing him. I know Charlie, my friend, likes playing him. So much so that she turns off her fucking crosshairs whenever she plays him. Which, you know, to each their own. Everyone has their own kind of psychopathic tendencies, and that's just Charlie's. If I'm trying to be unbiased, should I take a look at him? Hold on, let me... It's been a while, hold on, let me pull this up again. Oh, wow, would you look at that.
Sometimes I wish I could go back into the deep freeze for a few more decades. Here they come! Your battle's over.
Like, yeah, that's, like, come on. Let me, again, just so I can just have a little fun. Alright, so, boom.
Stick around! Target neutralized.
Let me, actually, no, I'm just gonna, hold on, let me try something. I want to try something.
Not so fast!
Ooh, that was a nice shot.
Not today.
Let me... Oh my god, my ping. Hold on.
Stick around! Sorry, soldier.
Oh wow.
We're done here!
Double KO.
Nothing. Here they come.
I'm gonna leave before this starts to affect my stream. Anyway, he's a very fun character. He's very mechanical in terms of, like, using his kit well. Because when you use it well, you can finish off nearly every single character, except for, like, the tanks. But if they're, like, already low on HP, then, you know how it goes. I love getting that sip of water, you know? But overall, yeah, he's a good character. He's very mechanical, but when you get those mechanics down, he's a very crisp and smooth character to play with. Wolverine, get off my game. I don't care about you. I don't like you. If I see you, I'm just fucking annoyed. I'm in a bad mood when I see your face. When I hear you say "Graw," I want to leave the game. That's it. That's my only, like, I'll admit, when I first played him, I was a bit harsh with him. I played him again and found out that he's not that bad. I was just having a bad day, I guess, but doesn't mean I'm ever gonna fucking play him again. Hell no, I fucking hate him. I'm not gonna admit I was completely wrong. I'll only admit I was a little bit wrong. Which, you know, that's character development. Mr. Fantastic. He's street level. Like, I like playing him, don't get me wrong. He's one of my favorite DPS. I'd say, like, if I'm gonna rank DPS like I did strategy earlier this stream, Moon Knight number 1, heavily biased. Then number 2, I'd probably put either Mr. Fantastic or Wanda herself. But it's hard to say for Mr. Fantastic because I'll have a really good day with him where I'll, like, top of my game, I'm getting, like, damage after damage. And I don't want to say kills because he doesn't really have a lot of killing power. Like, his most powerful attack is his normal basic bitch-ass attack. Or no, his most powerful attack is when he's in that big mode. You know that? What's it fucking called? I don't know. Or when he's like starts swinging his big old arms around, right? I'm not talking about his ult. His ult sucks. But for a stretchy guy, he does pretty well. Yet his kit is fun to play around with, though I feel like it's kind of basic at times. But as a tank, this dude is fucking fantastic. Pun intended. Like, honestly, I think he works better as a fucking tank. Just go in there, be a nuisance, and yeah. Especially his team up with his wife, Susan Storm, who I want to put her in amazing. Like, I don't... should I put her in marveling? Her healing? Don't even get me started. It's fucking great. She has that push and pull ability, as well as the psychic sphere. Not spear. Sphere she can throw out, which I think it heals, but also damages. Hold on, let me check. No, not lore. Yes, iconic. Yeah. Okay, no, it doesn't heal, but it does damage, and then, you know, pulls enemies in closer to the center, which I think does more damage over time. And then her ultimate is fucking fire. Oh, I'm gonna have to put her in marveling, don't I? Oh my god, the entirety of marveling is just gonna be fucking supports. Okay, yeah, no, fuck it. Yeah, I'm sticking with it. I'm gonna stick with it because this is my tier list, and fuck you. Ben Grimm, The Thing. I'm not gonna do that. Oh, here's the thing joke because it's been done 1,000 times before, and I know I'm not original by any means, but I have standards, I want to say. Big old rock dude. Honestly, he's not bad. He's not bad. Is he amazing? Or is he street level? I don't know. I think amazing. Ugh. A good thing player is a really good thing. That makes no sense. Let me rephrase. Okay. The thing suffers from one thing, I think, and that's just he's very slow. Like, mobility, slow, attack, slow. Like, his entire kit is very slow, but he makes up... excuse me. It makes up for that in the fact that he hits hard, and he can take hits while being hard. Other than that, I don't really have anything else. Yeah, I hate flying characters. I think that's just the basis I'm gonna go by. I hate fucking flying characters, and if I see you, I will hunt you down. Am I horny, or do I like playing her? Or both? Okay, hold on, let's break it down. Emma Frost is a new character, therefore she's kind of broken. Let's be real. When she first came out, she was kind of broken. I don't know if they reworked her a bit. If they did, it went over my head. I'll see. But her diamond form is very useful. makes her survivability last a lot longer. Her E ability, whenever she's not in her diamond form, that brings out like a little crystal. It's hard to hit, but if you're in a group, then you're, you know, almost guaranteed to get at least one person. But when it comes to like finishing, she's really good at that too. Is there anything she's not good at? I'm genuinely trying to think here. Oh, I can't think of anything. I really can't. I think for the time being, I'm gonna leave her at marveling. I don't think there's anything I can think about right now. If anyone has any interjections they'd like to throw in, let me know now. I think for the time being, this is where I'm gonna leave her. Now, Ultron, I'm not gonna talk about him. He's not out yet. I haven't played him yet. I'm not gonna touch that. I'm gonna look over this, see if I'm gonna rework anything. Marveling, I think. Fuck, I don't know. The one downside to Jeff is that he dies very easily, I think, which is, it's a funny thing to say, but it's very true. But at the same time, actually no, I take that back. If Jeff knows what he's doing, if a Jeff player knows what he's doing and knows how to like run around like a fucking scamp, then it's so hard to kill him. So hard. Like, he has to actively not be running away. Like, he has to actively be distracted by something else for you to get him. Loki is a good character, just annoying with his clones, because there's this one map. It's the spider map, the convoy version. Oh wait, no, fuck, there's two. It's the city one, where there's this little back line, or the buildings in the back, where Loki, I swear I've seen this before, where a Loki fucking set up his clones along the top of the buildings and was just shooting down the entire fucking match. We never captured the point. And I kept pointing out the Lokis, trying to go attack the Lokis. Could never get there because obviously he was fucking healing his teammates and then just shooting down from above. So, you know, I don't want to touch that memory again. But I don't think it takes anything away. It's just a player being annoying, and technically it's part of his kit. It's all well and fine. It's just, you know, it's whatever. Invisible Woman, really good at what she does. Fuck. And Emma Frost, once again, I can't think of anything she's bad at. Like, again, this is talking about, like, from what she's meant to be good at, right? Like, obviously, she's not, like, some fast-moving character, right? But that's not what she's designed to be. She's a vanguard. She's supposed to, you know, be up in the front, be heavy, and be, like, kind of like a pushing shield, kind of, right? And she's good at that. Like, she cleaves away through the enemy lines. Cloak and Dagger, they're fine. I think it's just the Cloak is kind of annoying. Dagger's lock-on, like healing, is so useful. But I feel like she only has 3 things, and that's obviously like her primary, the wall thing she does, and then I think she also has like a little throwable. Let me check. I need to make sure I'm not confusing her with Invisible Woman. Where the fuck is she? I'm so tired. Where the fuck is she? Oh, she's right here. Yeah, no. Oh, here we go. Oh, yes, this is what I was thinking about. Okay, yeah, so her orb thing does the healing. It's not a lot. It's very slow. The light explosion. This one's a lot better. And actually, looking at it now... Then obviously we have this guy who... Honestly, whenever I get hit by that, I don't really care. Like, it's a temporary distraction, but... It could just be the character I'm playing, where it doesn't really Ugh. Excuse me. It doesn't really require me to aim heavily, right? I just throw an onk down, shoot at the onk. I can see the little pointy thing directing me to where it is. I just hit that and fucking, piss off for the time being until I get my vision back. Doctor Strange, hella... Maybe Doctor Strange marveling? Oh, I don't know. Should I put him higher or keep him here? What's he bad at? What's, He kind of dies a lot, now that I think about it. I don't really think... Hold on, let me check him. What's his HP? Let me check that. 650. If we compare that to... Yeah, it's the same as hers. It's just... His shield makes up for a lot of it. But in order to use the shield, obviously, he has to... he has to concentrate on that. I think that kind of distracts away from what he can do, so I think that keeps him out of marveling. Hela, I think she's good there. Luna Snow, I think she's good there. Moon Knight, maybe I can move him down, but I don't want to. I like him, okay? Psylocke, she's a really good character, mechanical-wise. Okay. I'm just looking through this. I'm trying to see if I want to change anything, and I don't think I do. Okay, no, fuck it. Okay, yeah. No, we're going to end this off on here. This is my official, for the time being. We'll see what happens after the update. But this is my official Season 2.0 tier list of all the characters in Marvel Rivals. This is probably going to change heavily because they're going to rework a bunch of shit. I literally don't care about the tournament. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ, excuse me. We've been at this for an hour and a half. I feel like that's good. Yeah. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna end this off then. Yeah, we went through it. Congratulations, anyone who stuck by. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'll take a look at it when I get the chance. Also, let me know what you think about this little guy I have in the corner just doing this. I didn't really know what to do with him. Like, I used the Red Eyes version for that thumbnail of that one video. And I've just had the sprite sitting in my folders for a while now, so I thought, hey, this is a fun little interactable thing I can throw in, so let me know what you think about that. Other than that, my uploading is going to take a break for a while. I'm going to try and make some more videos, record a lot more in the coming weeks, so if anything, expect a series of just shorter videos to come out, focusing more along like indie titles I find on itch.io. So if that's something you're interested in, hey, let me know. If you have any recommendations, send them my way. I'll see if I can get to it. If not, then if you've made it even halfway through and you're seeing this right now, hi, how are you? Why don't you like and subscribe? I had no fucking transition into that. Just like and subscribe. It helps a lot. Comment down below as well. Commenting really helps with the algorithm, and I'm going to need that in the coming months. So if you have a good feeling about any of this, then hey, just hit the subscribe and check out whatever comes out next. I also have something coming out tomorrow. Actually, or I guess in a couple of hours. You'll see. Other than that, I don't really have anything else to talk about. I'm going to be moving, which I've already said, so things are going to be a lot slower, but I'm going to find a way to manage. And hopefully, when I get back to a steady pace, I'll be able to keep up what I've been doing and hopefully expand upon it a bit more. I have a lot of Steam games I'm also looking at playing, a lot longer in terms of length. So let me know if you'd rather me like do that in a part series or just like blast through the whole game and I don't know, like stream through it. I don't know. Oh, we'll see. Depends. It'll depend. But other than that, I'll catch you later, and I hope you have a pleasant day and or night. I don't know what time it is for you. Peace. Yes, you will not be able to reconnect your stream staff. You know. Yes,